Welcome back, everybody, to Couple of Bros React. My name is Tyler, and today we are reacting and ranking on a tier list every Cartoon Network theme song and intro opening that I can find here on the tier list, or that's along in this video. This is going to be a banger. This is going to be a crazy nostalgia mental pull out of the brain here for myself and probably everybody here that watches. If you're new here, if you enjoy the content, like, subscribe to the channel, join the Discord, join the Patreon if you guys want to check out more content there. Let's go. Space Ghost. Hello. I love it. It's been years though. This is before I was born.
I am Space Ghost. Welcome
Way
to my
before,
show.
well, not way before. Three years before I was born. 3 years before I was born. Space Ghost is probably a little bit out of some of y'all's realm. I'm not too sure. It's a little bit of an older one. I think that we're gonna start this tier list off. We're gonna stick Space Ghost. We're gonna stick Space Ghost at a C, and this is all subject to change. So I think we're just gonna stick it there for now, and we'll see where this goes, I guess. What? Ah! What is this? What the hell is this? What a cartoon. Was that it? Okay, so what a cartoon. Here's the thing with that. I've never even seen that. I have no idea what that is. That didn't really catch my interest as much, I'm gonna be honest, and it was very short. So what a cartoon, I think, is gonna be, I'm gonna put it down to F. It didn't do it for me. I don't know what that was. I've never even heard of it, and I'm sorry to anybody that does. Oh, yep, we know what this is. Dexter's Lab. Man, 1996. That's crazy, 1996. So Dexter's Lab. I think Dexter's Lab rightfully deserves to go, at minimum, Dexter's Lab is going A, but I think for now, we are definitely putting Dexter's Lab in S because that's just a banger, dude. Dexter's Lab, the show itself was a banger, classic. That intro, just the whole thing is a classic. We love Dexter's Lab. Oh, Johnny Bravo.
Baby. Sassy. Dudley. Oh. Check the facts. Man, I'm pretty.
I love this. How did Johnny Bravo never get the girls? It never made sense to me.
Come on, with me. Hey there, baby.
How did he not get the girls? Okay, so Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo is a classic as well. I was never too into Johnny. I've watched it, obviously. I think a lot of people have watched Johnny Bravo. I think it deserves, at minimum, Johnny Bravo, and this could just be me personally. I'm all over the place with these, and these are subject to change for sure. I think Johnny Bravo definitely goes over Space Ghost, and I don't know if I can give it all the way to A. I think I've got to put Johnny in our first B, but these are subject to change, so we'll see where this goes.
Mama has a cow. Dad was
Oh my God, cow and chicken.
cow.
Oh my God, cow and chicken.
Chicken.
The thing about cow and chicken, man, this show is way too freaky for me. Freaky ad devil. Yeah, man. Cow and chicken for me was, I've seen it. I could not get into it that much as a kid. I think the song was a banger though. I think it's very catchy. I'm gonna put Cow and Chicken Man, I can't put it above Johnny. I can't put it above Johnny. I'm gonna stick it in B tier as well, but it's going below Johnny for sure. It is absolutely going below Johnny.
You don't need pants for the victory dance.
Oh?
'Cause Baboon's better than Weasel. I.R. Baboon, big star.
What is this?
I am Weasel.
I am Weasel. Why are they trying to marry the Weasel? I like this.
I am Weasel. I am Weasel. I am Weasel.
Why did I like that so much? That's really nice. Okay, so I am Weasel. I really like that. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's also gonna go B tier, and I'm gonna put it slightly above Cow and Chicken because I think Cow and Chicken is just too freaky for me. But that was catchy. I really like that. I've never seen it.
Spice, and everyday nice. These were the ingredients chosen
Oh my.
to create the perfect little girl. But
This is
Professor Utonium
iconic. This is just
accidentally added
nostalgic
the
and
ingredient
just
of the
peak.
concoction, Chemical X.
Chemical X.
Thus, the Powerpuff Girls
Three
were
badass
born.
little girls
Using
were
their
born,
ultra superpowers,
ready to go fuck shit up and fight crime.
have dedicated their lives to fighting crime and the forces of evil.
When I was a kid, I always wanted to know who all the villains were. I always thought it was interesting when they were all introduced. No. Can't be the only one that thought that, right? Powerpuff Girls. Powerpuff Girls, rightfully as well, I believe deserves to go at minimum A or S tier. And just because of how iconic Powerpuff Girls is, I think we're going to stick it right behind Dexter's Lab. In my opinion, I like Dexter's Lab. I like Dexter's Lab a lot. Actually, I think Powerpuff Girls has to go above Dexter's Lab here, right? I don't know. I think Powerpuff Girls has to go above Dexter's Lab. Slightly above Dexter's Lab, but it's there in S tier as well. No. Oh, I got it wrong. I forgot it was the second one. I'm not a true fan, I guess. Ed, Edd n Eddy's iconic. So Ed, Edd n Eddy. Ed, Edd n Eddy here. I'm thinking Ed, Edd n Eddy most definitely going A or S tier here. I think Ed, Edd n Eddy absolutely has to go S tier. I don't see how it couldn't go S tier. Minimum A. Minimum A.
On the island, pretty island, where nobody goes. Palm tree and blue sky.
What is this?
Fish are jumping high. It's an island where nobody knows. Ain't
This is
no
interesting.
sand, ain't no disco band. On the island where nobody goes.
That's catchy. What is that? Mike, Lou, and Og? I've never watched that. So that was kind of catchy. The art style may not have been for me. There might have been a reason I've never watched it or something. I thought it was catchy. I think I'm going to stick it down in D just because it's catchy enough. It does not deserve an E or an F. And I've never watched it and I didn't really mess with the art style. So I can't give it too much, but I'll give it a little bit.
We interrupt this program to bring you
Oh, Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Starring Courage, the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah,
Abandoned
Courage.
He was found by Muriel, who lives in the middle of nowhere with her husband, Eustace Bagge.
This isn't going to be one of those ones where it's like music is what gets you.
He's up to Courage to save his new home.
It's just peak. So Courage the Cowardly Dog, I think is going to be our first A tier. I don't think there's any other way around that. I don't know if I can't give it an S tier because he doesn't have like an opening or like an actual music opening or anything like that. It's just, for me, it's peak and it's very nostalgic. Again, these are my tier lists. It could completely be different than yours. Courage is going to go to an A tier just strictly based off of that. What is this? this. Sheep in the Big City, the jazz makes sense and everything then. So Sheep in the Big City, I really liked that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna, because it was catchy, I don't really know the story, but it was actually catchy enough. I'm gonna stick that in B tier right behind, actually, yeah, I'm gonna stick it behind Cow and Chicken. The Sheep had me interested from the get-go. I've seen this. I remember this skinny little robot. So Time Squad, I don't remember much about this. For me, it doesn't hit. I don't know what it is about it. I don't know if it's the characters. I don't know what that was. I do vaguely remember watching it when I was young. Time Squad is gonna go in a D. I don't think I've watched it, but I have watched it. I just don't remember what the show was or anything, and that doesn't really grab. If I was watching it now, that wouldn't really grab me. You know what I mean?
Long ago in a distant land.
Oh my God, Samurai Jack.
The shape-shifting master of darkness unleashed an unspeakable evil. But a fool.
They came out with like a reboot recent or last few years, didn't they? Like a whole new series or season.
To oppose me. Before the final blow was
Should probably
struck,
watch that. That'd be
I
cool.
tore open a portal in time and flung him into the future, where my evil is law. Now the fool seeks to return to the past and undo the future that is Aku.
Gotta do that. Back to the past, Samurai Jack. Gotta do that. Back to the past, Samurai Jack.
Goes hard. It goes so hard. It goes so hard. I'll have to check out the new season or series that they did for this. So Samurai Jack is automatically S tier. There's no chance that it goes anything else. It's automatically S tier. I don't know how you put it below S tier. Now the question is, Samurai Jack is definitely better than all of these other options, correct? They're definitely better than all these other options. I'm gonna be honest with you, I think Ed, Edd n Eddy goes above Powerpuff Girls. I think Ed, Edd n Eddy definitely goes above Powerpuff Girls, and I'm moving that right now. I was looking at it and I was like, no, that bothers me. That has to go there. Has to, absolutely has to go there. Yo, this isn't the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Which one is this? This is the other one. Grim and Evil. Okay.
Shut up. Prepare for the
I
show.
mean, so Grim and Evil, I don't really remember this one too much. I didn't even know they did multiple series like that. I only watched The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, so I have no idea. I didn't know about they had come out with another series. That's kind of cool. Grim and Evil. I'm going to stick Grim and Evil down in D tier, man. I'm sticking it down in D tier. That's where I'm at with it. I don't know what else you want me to do. I thought it was good. It's not The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, okay? So don't come after me in the comments. This is Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, isn't it? Yeah. 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 Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy is better than Grim and Evil, 100%. Where we stick that is a question, because I liked Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, if I'm being honest. I don't know if I would put it above Johnny Bravo or even next to, I might put it next to Courage. That's the thing, man. I may put it next to Courage. It's gotta go A tier, right? It can't go anything lower than this for sure. I think we put it in A tier. but it's gotta be below Courage just because of nostalgia.
There was a billionaire playboy who was blown up in a tremendous explosion. His brain survived.
Stomach too.
And was attached to the body of a stupid circus bear.
Did they do another series?
My name is Hector Concarne, and I will one day rule the world.
They did. I do remember seeing something about this. Yes, I remember it. The dude with the one eye or the scar. So Evil Concarne. I don't really remember much about this. I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't remember much about this. I'm gonna put Evil Concarne down in I'm putting it down in D. That's just strictly because it doesn't do it for me. Those little spin-off series, they never really do it for me personally. I don't know what it is, but yeah, it doesn't hit. Yo, I remember this. Yo, I like this. This reminds me of that Sheep in the Big City with the jazz. Let him fall out of the car. Okay, the Cramp Twins. Okay, so the Cramp Twins. The Cramp Twins was good. I liked it a lot. I'm gonna be honest. I think there's a few things here that might change. Cramp Twins, I'm gonna put in C tier. I really liked that. It reminds me of that Sheep in the Big City, to be honest with you. Actually, I might put that in B. I might put that in B. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in B.
Robot Jones.
Robot Jones. Interesting.
Robot Jones.
So Robot Jones is gonna go. I don't know automatically where to stick it. I don't remember watching it too much as a kid, so I'm gonna stick it down in D tier. Actually, I'm gonna stick it in E. Maybe some of you will not like that, but I'm gonna stick it in E. Automatically a banger. Automatically a banger. Automatically. So Codename Kids Next Door is a really, really good one. I think Codename Kids Next Door is automatically above B. I'm trying to think, does it deserve to go into the S tier? I don't know if it deserves to go straight into the S tier. I do, however, believe that Codename Kids Next Door does belong at this time to run the A tier for sure. That's just my opinion. Again, these are subject to change, guys.
In a time and space divide. But how would the universe survive? Duck Dodgers.
Oh, Duck Dodgers.
1/2 century.
Wow, dude. That's insane.
Protecting the powerless and the weak. Duck Dodgers, he's fighting tyranny. In the 24th and 1/2 century.
That's a banger. So Duck Dodgers, that's a banger. Where's that at? That's here on my tier list somewhere. Yeah, it's right here. That's automatically a banger. Duck Dodgers, I believe, has to go above. It's got to run the A tier. We just took a new leader into the A tier. Duck Dodgers, in my opinion, is going above Codename Kid Next Door. It's a banger. XLR. So Megas XLR, that was really catchy. I don't remember watching it as a kid. I am gonna stick it. I thought it was really catchy. I think it's gonna go in C tier with Space Ghost, but Space Ghost is still gonna hold it. I think Space Ghost is still gonna run the C tier. It's Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, dude. It's Foster's Home. This is S. S tier. Did you guys ever play those games online when you were young on like the Cartoon Network website, like the Flash Games websites? Let me know in the comments below if you did. This is literally one of the most iconic cartoons ever. Mac. I love it, dude. It was such a good show. That was great. That was great. Yeah, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. There's really no other option, man. If you're not sticking Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends up in S tier, I don't know what to do with you. I don't think, personally for me, I think Foster's goes above Powerpuff Girls and in between Ed, Edd n Eddy. It's still nothing is beating Samurai Jack right now. I don't know if I even can think of anything that might beat Samurai Jack on this, but we'll see. Okay, so Puffy Ami Yumi. I like how they did a lot of those panel switches between like the real camera and then back into the show. That's really nice. And I thought that was catchy. I don't remember ever watching it. So I'm going to definitely stick this. It's going to go in B tier. I kind of want to put this above, like, honestly, I don't know. That may even go A tier. That was really good. That was really good. No, it's not. It's not going A tier. It's going to stay in B tier, but it's going to be right behind Johnny Bravo. That was really nice. I thought that was very, like, that would make me want to watch it.
In a world full of monsters and demons, June is the only one who sees them. When evil beasts start the plotting and scheming, she keeps buttons down.
Yo, this just brought like a whole, it just pulled something right out of the back of my head.
You can't stop the girl. You can't stop the girl. When crazy creatures come, she has to stop them. She'd be happy if it wasn't her problem. She's the one who has to resolve them, has to resolve them.
Oh my gosh. Juniper Lee. The life. What is this? The Lifetimes of Juniper Lee? Lifetime of Juniper Lee. That was really good. I vaguely remember it. I'm gonna put this in C tier. I thought it was really catchy and it's very interesting. There's nothing about like the art style that really upsets me or that I don't really like. I think it's catchy. I just don't know much about it.
Attention campers, it's time.
Camp Lazlo?
Camp Lazlo.
There were the scouts who made a friend, and Lazlo was his name. Oh, Lazlo. Lazlo.
Yep.
Lazlo was his name. And then that trio went to camp and turned it upside down. Lazlo. Lazlo.
This is a banger. It's automatically a banger, right? Automatically. Camp Lazlo. Camp Lazlo goes B tier. above I Am Weasel. That's where I'm at. Camp Lazlo goes in B tier above I Am Weasel. Some of these cannot pass up Johnny Bravo. I have to use Johnny Bravo as a metric. And for me, Johnny Bravo can't go down like that. That's just where I'm sitting. Okay? I just don't think I can do that.
I used to go to a human school
Oh,
where
dude.
everyone was the same. Now I go to an animal school because lion's my last name. My gym partner is a monkey. My gym partner is a monkey.
This is crazy, dude. I haven't seen this in years.
What? I was gonna say next.
Oh, that's okay then.
My gym partner is a monkey. My gym partner is a monkey. My gym partner is a monkey.
My gym partner's a monkey. Man, it's been a while since I've seen that. Okay? That is iconic. That's an extremely nostalgic pull for me personally. I think it's gonna go B tier. And it's gonna go above Cow and Chicken. That's where I like it at. That's where I feel like we should keep it at. Again, these are subject to change. We just did these openings. Ben 10. This goes S. It goes S. There's no question. It goes S every time. Yeah, it goes S tier automatically. Iconic. This automatically goes in S. Right? Okay. So Ben 10 is going S tier 100%. Personally for me, is gonna go above both. No, it's gonna go above Ed and Eddie too. It's gonna go S tier above Ed and Eddie as well. I don't see any other way to put that. It has to. I think it does. And then I think I think it has to stay S tier.
Mashimo, how's your latest invention? I just know he's gonna be awesome. Your biggest fan.
I remember
Tommy
this.
Turnbull.
Dear Tony, he has surpassed all expectations.
Yo, it's
But I
Robot
fear
Boy.
He may fall into the wrong hands. So I'm sending him somewhere safe. Somewhere perhaps he can learn to be a true boy.
Yeah, Robot Boy, man.
Robot boy.
Yo, Robot Boy was iconic. That's sick, man. It's been a while since I've watched that. That one is a crazy one. I'm gonna stick Robot Boy in C, right along with Space Ghost and some of these others.
Hey, Rodney!
Oh wow. I don't think I ever watched this particularly. This wasn't my sit down watch stuff. I do vaguely remember this though. Squirrel Boy. Yeah, I personally don't necessarily remember Squirrel Boy at all. So for me, I'm going to base this strictly off of what we just saw and what we heard with our ears. Squirrel Boy for me, it's okay. It wasn't bad. I'm going to stick it behind everything here in the D tier. That's where I'm at. It's going to stay behind everything in the D tier. What is this? It's catchy. Oh. This is sick.
Now feel it feel. You and Lil D, y'all hold that groove tight. Hypnotize them so you can take them where you
Class of
want to take
3000,
them.
huh? this. I like this a lot.
Falling down, London Bridge is falling.
So much reality TV that real life becomes a sitcom. If you ain't got no rhythm, we gon' show you how to get some. Yeah.
Okay, so Class of 3000 was a banger. I don't know if I remember. I do remember seeing this. I don't remember like sitting down and watching the whole show or anything extensively. I'm going to be honest with you. That was really good though. Like that was really good. I think Class of 3000 is going to go above. It's going above I Am Weasel. It actually, I'm going to put Class of 3000 right behind Johnny Bravo. It's going right behind Johnny Bravo. I don't know what to tell you. That's where it's going.
You take the moon and you
Chowder.
take the sun.
You take everything that seems like
Chowder.
fun. You stand up and then you're done.
Rada, 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 rada,
Rada, rada, rada, rada. It's Chowder, bro. How can you not love Chowder? This was such a good show, man. Chowder was such a good show. Problem is where do we put Chowder? You know what I mean? Where do we stick Chowder? Do we stick Chowder in the B tier? Personally, Chowder is definitely more iconic for me than Johnny Bravo was and some of these others. I think Chowder for me is going to run above Courage and Billy and Mandy, but not above Codename Kids Next Door. I'm also thinking about changing something, but I'm not going to change it just yet. We'll see how the rest of this goes. I'm not thinking about changing it just yet. More Ben 10. Which one was this? Ultimate Alien? I remember seeing a little bit of this. I don't know if I ever finished this series. Alien Force, that's what it was. Okay. Okay, so Ben 10 Alien Force. That was really good. Ben 10 Alien, for just anything Ben 10 strictly is pretty much peak. I think if we stick it somewhere, we stick it in, I think I'm going to stick it in A tier. And I'll tell you why I want to stick it in A tier. It may not be as iconic as its original series, you know, but it's still deservingly so. Like it's still one of the best Ben 10 series that was made. So in my opinion, it's going above Billy and Mandy. It's going above Billy and Mandy for me.
Flapjack. Hey.
Oh my God, it's Flapjack.
Come with me, we'll go and see a place called Candid Island.
Who needs Candid Island? It's safer at the docks.
But there ain't no streets of sody pop, no tripping down the rocks.
It's dangerous.
Some people did not like this show.
Adventurous and free.
Adventure, that's the life for me.
There's lollipop trees and a lemonade sea.
Doesn't sound very good to me.
The misadventures of
Some people did not like Flapjack, man. I'm telling you, it just threw some people off. I loved Flapjack. I thought Flapjack when we were kids was, and when they released Flapjack, it felt like it was like a completely different thing that they were doing with any of the other cartoons. Does that make sense? Like it wasn't the same. The art style wasn't the same. None of it was the same. Flapjack for me personally is going to go in the B tier, and it's going to go above. It's going above I Am Weasel. I wanted to put Flapjack higher, I'm going to be honest, but I don't think I can. I think I'm going to leave it there for now, and we'll see what happens. Some of this is subject to change. Yo, what is this? The Secret Saturdays. Oh, okay. So I don't remember watching that one as much, but I do remember it. Okay, so the Secret Saturdays, that was kind of cool. I really liked that. Even though I thought it was catchy. I think I'm gonna stick Secret Saturday at the end of my B tier. Or not even. I don't know if I can. I think I'm gonna stick it in my D tier. I know that sounds crazy. I dropped it down like 2 sections. I don't know where else it could go. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I think some of these may even drop down in the B tier. I genuinely think some of these in the B tier might drop down. It's adventure time.
Adventure time. Come on, grab your friends. We'll go to very distant lands.
One of the best, most iconic shows ever created as far as cartoons go. There's literally not even, there's just no getting around that. Adventure Time was peak as a kid, okay? Adventure Time had me super interested as a kid to watch it. It's going S tier. More Ben 10. Which one is this? This one's the Ultimate Alien. Yep. That one's the Ultimate Alien. So Ben 10 Ultimate Alien. I don't remember watching all of these, the Ben 10 series. Does that make sense? I've seen some of them. I haven't seen all of them. Ben 10 Ultimate Alien, though, I would assume is pretty good, but I haven't seen it. So based off of that, I'm going to put it in B tier. I've heard this. Did I watch this as a kid? This guy looks really familiar. Generator Rex. Someone just told me in a comment the other day that we needed to watch this. So Generator Rex. Yeah, somebody just told me in a comment the other day that we need to watch that. Right there. Generator Rex. Okay. So Generator Rex. I think it's extremely catchy, personally. I think it's going to go B tier. I would even almost put it above the Ultimate Alien. That's just my personal opinion. I think it would go above the Ultimate Alien. I liked it a lot. I personally think some of these might even go down. I don't know. I think some of these in the B tier might go down. I know this. Symbionic Titans. Personally, Symbionic Titans didn't do it for me. Okay? I'm going to stick it down in a D tier. It didn't do it for me. I can barely remember it. Yeah, come at me in the comments about it. I don't know.
Many years ago, animals and humans lived together in joyful harmony. But then, a wicked trickster called High Roller fooled the animals into thinking humans were their enemies. Chaos reigned until an army of heroes came together to protect the humans.
I can't remember the name of this, but I know what it is.
Lin Chung, Jumpy Ghostface, Mystique Sonia, Mighty Ray. This is Hero 108.
Hero 108, yes. It's been a long time, but that I do know. I think Hero 108, where is it? I just saw it. Probably in a B tier, just based off of what it is. I do remember this show. This is a really good show. This was a really good cartoon back in the day, guys. I'm trying to think of where we put this though, because I don't know if I can put it above Ben 10. Definitely goes above some of these others, right? I don't know. I think it goes B tier. This is subject to change. We'll see where it goes. Gumball. I'm not going to pause it. I was going to pause it. So here's the thing about Gumball. I liked The Amazing World of Gumball. I thought it was interesting just because of what the show was, okay? Is it like a really childish cartoon? Yes, but the humor that was in Gumball felt very elevated for even just normal children. I think Gumball deserves to go B, personally. And this may even blow some of your minds. I think Gumball deserves to go even above like Cow and Chicken or I Am Weasel, personally. That's just how I think. I think it does. Yo, more Ben 10. We watched all the openings recently too. If you guys want to check that video out, I'll link it up top. Wow. Okay, so Ben 10. This is the other one. I thought this one was really good as well. I think that I would even put this one above Ultimate Alien as far as the opening goes. I think I'm even going to move Ultimate Alien down, but I'm not too sure. This is, yeah, okay, so hold on. Ben 10 is going to go up. I think it's going to go above Camp Lazlo. Hero 108 and this Ben 10 are going to swap. I think I like Hero 108 more than I liked Cow and Chicken. Oh my gosh, it's Uncle Grandpa. When I seen this come out, I could not believe what I was seeing. I thought I was having like a stroke. I thought somebody like spiked my food or something. Oh my gosh. So Uncle Grandpa never really intrigued me too much. And I think I'm going to put it in C for it. I think Robot Boy is going to go above some of those. Uncle Grandpa is going to go in C tier, but it's not my favorite. It always made me uncomfortable for some reason. I don't know why.
Are the crystal gems will always save the day. And if you think we can, we'll always find a way.
Is this Steven's Universe? Yeah. This is good. I really like this.
And Pearl and Steven!
Very simple, but very interesting. And I really like that a lot. So Steven's Universe, I think is gonna go in. Steven's Universe is definitely either gonna go in B or A. It's gonna go in B or A. I think I want to put Steven's Universe in A because I just thought it was nice. Or actually, yeah, I thought Steven's Universe was nice. I thought it was really good. I watched it when I was young. I thought it was a good show, and it was just very catchy. Which Teen Titans is this? Oh my god. This is the one I said I would never watch. I said it. Oh my god, what were they doing right there? What were they doing right there? What is happening? I can't do that. I cannot do the Teen Titans Go. I cannot do it, okay? Me and Teen Titans Go, I have an issue, okay? As far as the show goes, I don't like it. Is it catchy? Yes, I think it's catchy. I think it's pretty catchy. I think just because of my personal bias, I'm gonna stick Teen Titans Go all the way down in F. All the way down in F. This is Clarence, right? This is catchy. It's kind of catchy. I like that. Okay. I like that. So Clarence. I didn't watch that one too much. It's catchy. I liked it. I think I kind of want to stick it in B. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to stick it in B. But I don't know what I would like to stick it behind. That's the problem. I think we stick Clarence in B and we'll subject to change this from somewhere, okay? Over the garden wall. I have no idea what that was. I don't remember ever watching this, to be honest with you. I'm gonna stick it in E tier. It was interesting, kinda, just because it makes me question what it is, but I have no idea what it is. Yo. Ooh. I like this. This is interesting. Dancing. No dates. I'm sorry, bro. No match. It sucks. We Bare Bears. Okay. I don't think I have watched that one either. I thought We Bare Bears was catchy. I don't know why I've never heard of that one. I think that deserves to go in a B tier. Where it deserves to go in the B tier is the question here, right? So I think when we're looking at this tier list, we have to start questioning some things about it now that we're getting deeper into the tier list. I would put We Bare Bears over quite a few of these. I kind of want to put it over Cow and Chicken. 100% I want to put it over Cow and Chicken. What is this? Long live the Royals. Okay, that was kind of catchy. I've never seen that. I'm going to stick that here in D tier. That was kind of catchy though. I kind of want to put it above the Squirrel Boy. Secret Saturdays can move up. I didn't really like that Squirrel Boy one as much, to be honest with you, but that's where that's going to go. These are the B tier. I can already tell is going to be subject to change massively. Yo, did we come out with another Powerpuff Girls, bro? They come out with another Powerpuff Girls series. More Powerpuff Girls. I didn't know that they did that. Okay, so Powerpuff Girls, where's that other series at? Right there. Okay, that was very interesting. I thought that was catchy. So I kind of want to put it above or in this C tier. I've even thought about moving some of these up from the C tier, but we'll see how that goes. It's gonna go C tier just because I've never seen it. I thought it was catchy though. What is this? Ben 10. Which one is that? A whole new Ben 10 series? Okay, so Ben 10, what is just a newer, younger Ben 10 animated series? That's kind of cool. I didn't know they came out with that. I'm going to stick it in C tier, but I think it's going to go above. It's going to go above some of these other ones just because of how it doesn't deviate from like the original intro too much. It's very similar to the original intro. This is another one, another Ben 10 one. Ben 10 what? Challenge? Okay. I didn't know they come out with another Ben 10 one. So Ben 10 Challenge. I've never heard of it. I don't know nothing about it. Doesn't really pique my interest too much. It is Ben 10, but I don't know what it is. I think it's gonna go into C. What is this? Very upbeaty. Unikitty. Okay, that went from very upbeaty to very hardcore metal there for a second. Right there at the end, I'm not gonna lie. Unikitty might actually go higher than we're all expecting. Unikitty's definitely gonna go to a B tier just because of how banger that was. I thought that was really good. I think it's gonna go into a B tier.
Apple and onion, today's another day.
They just do the...
We do things our own way.
Oh my. They're getting it, huh? Yo. That one was interesting. Apple and Onion, huh? I feel like Apple and Onion, that was a banger. It's definitely going to go into B tier here, right? Like, I don't see how it doesn't. I feel like that kind of goes, for me, that's even above Clarence. I liked that a lot.
Who's gonna help when the danger overwhelmed and the mysteries of high?
What is this?
Never be around, never gonna let you down when you run a wild ride.
Yo.
Treasure always by your side.
We're role playing right now. We're LARPing. That's a banger. Craig of the Creek. That's a banger, dude. Craig of the Creek is a banger. I'm not gonna lie. That's going in. That's got to go into B tier somewhere, correct? That's got to go. Number one, I think Unikitty. I'm gonna take Cramp Twins down, and I'm gonna move Uncle Grandpa up. Craig of the Creek is going above some of these for sure. I'm also moving Cow and Chicken down to C because I didn't really like Cow and Chicken as much. It throws me off.
Magic is real here, far away.
What is this?
Anything can happen when witches make the rules. Monsters are cool.
Monsters are cool. It's very like chill.
With you on Summer Camp Island.
Interesting. Summer Camp Island. I've never watched that. That's kind of cool. Summer Camp Island. I really liked it. It was a very nice vibe. It was cool. I think I want to stick it in B tier as well. It was a very, very chill vibe. I actually want to put that above some of these other ones. Here's what's going to happen. I think Unikitty has to come up just because it's a banger. Summer Camp Island is going to go right in front of that. I think Clarence is going to go right in front of that, and Uncle Grandpa is going to go right in front of that. Apple and Onion's going to go up. Craig of the Creek is going to go up, and Ben 10 is going to... these are all just, they're in the same tier. Steven's Universe, this is the other one though, right? The future one? Yep. Okay. That one's very chill. I like that. I like that as well. But I don't like Steven's Universe Future as much as I like Steven's Universe. So I think Steven's Universe Future, where's it at? It's on here. I think Steven's Universe Future is going to go B tier. I don't know exactly where yet, but it is going to go here into the B tier. Buildings are falling down. Jellystone. Okay, so Jellystone, that was kind of cool. I don't know much about that one. I thought it was interesting. I kind of want to put it in a C tier though. I don't know where, but it is. I kind of want to stick it here in the C tier with some of these other ones. This is kind of bangering. I like this. I like the art style. Oh, wow. We Baby Bears went pretty hard on the art style there, didn't they? Okay, so We Baby Bears. Not gonna lie. This is gonna be crazy. I kind of want to stick We Baby Bears. I kind of want to stick We Baby Bears in B. That was kind of a banger. The art style was fire. I'm gonna stick it even above this. You know what? I'm gonna stick it above a lot. I'm gonna stick it above, even above the sheep. I'm gonna stick it above Sheep in the City.
In search of the golden feather,
The golden feather.
must embark on a dangerous quest to Eagle Mountain. Who's the bravest of them all? Ivanhoe. Strong as he is, handsome Prince Ivanhoe.
This is banging.
He laughs at danger, slaps his thigh, then pulls out his sword on me, oh my. He's the noblest, charmingest, dashingest, princiest, utterly fearless Prince Ivanhoe.
That's banging, huh? I've never watched that, but that was actually really, really good. So even though I've never watched it, I think it's going to go into B tier. I kind of want to stick that up a lot. I'm going to stick a few things up. Like, I think Hero 108 is going to go above Gumball. I think, yeah, some of these are really good. I don't know where, this is subject to change a little bit. I'm going to keep swapping these as we go, I think. Teen Titans theme song. Iconic. So Teen Titans is automatically a banger. I think there's no way that you can put Teen Titans below anything below an A in any way, shape, or form. I'm debating even not saying that. It might even, I think it has to go S. I think if anything, I'm gonna put Teen Titans S. Does it beat Adventure Time? Does it beat Dexter's Lab? Does it beat all this other stuff? The thing is Adventure Time beats, I feel like, a good amount of this stuff. I feel like Adventure Time beats Ed, Edd n Eddy. I feel like Teen Titans probably, in my opinion, is going to go... Teen Titans, for me personally, is going to go above Powerpuff Girls and Dexter's Lab. I like it. I think it's really good. It's got to go up there with the other greats, and I love Teen Titans just in general. So it's got to go up there. The banger, the art style, the characters, the story, the show in general, everything about it was S tier. So Teen Titans itself, 100%, everything about this show is S tier. It's going into S. Total Drama Island. This was peak. This was peak back in the day. Who did you guys think was going to win? This is so good too. I didn't realize how good this was. It's been so long. I haven't watched this in forever. Famous. This is such a good one, bro. I'm telling you. This has to be A or S, right? This has to be A or S. Yeah. Okay, so Total Drama Island. I think as far as the show goes, we can all agree it was such a great concept and premise. The art style was good. There wasn't anything extravagant about it. It's just Total Drama Island. The story was great. The characters were great. The opening itself is a banger. I think if we're gonna put Total Drama Island anywhere, we have to put Total Drama Island at minimum. Total Drama Island has to go into A or S. There is no possible way that it doesn't get that. And I say that for a lot of reasons. I think Total Drama Island goes above Dexter's Lab 100% for me. That's just too good of an opening. That's such a banger. Scooby-Doo's probably going to be really up there too, right? Solve that mystery. Coming after you. Coming after you. Hey, Scooby-Doo. Okay, so Scooby-Doo. I think rightfully so, we have to put Scooby-Doo up higher. There's no way that we cannot stick Scooby-Doo up at least an A. There's no way. It's a classic. It's a banger. everything about Scooby-Doo was peak. I think in general, as far as cartoons go overall, I think we stick Scooby-Doo in... Honestly, Scooby-Doo, it's going to go in A. I think it's going to go above a lot of these for me just because it's Scooby-Doo personally. So Scooby-Doo, I think, is going to go above Courage. I think Scooby-Doo is going to go above Courage. And I think that's okay. I think that's okay. What is this? OKKO? I like this. Okay. There wasn't much to that. So OKKO, there wasn't much to that. That was very interesting. It was kind of hype. It was a little cool. I like that a lot. I'm going to set that personally as much as I thought it was good. I liked it. I think that OKKO probably deserves a C tier somewhere, right? I don't know where else to put it. I think it's going to go to C. If you guys agree with this tier list or not, let me know below. Some of these may be a little off. It is what it is. If you guys agree, disagree, it is what it is. It's fine. Everything's fine. I appreciate you guys for watching again. If you guys want to see more of these done on any of your favorite shows, openings, anything like that, let me know below. I would love to do more of these. This was a banger. I know there's stuff probably missed out of here for either copyright reasons or because it didn't just make the video. But other than that, I appreciate you guys for stopping through again. Check out the Discord, check out the Patreon, like, subscribe to the video. Love y'all. Goodbye.